This week in MMA, Michael Bisping shocks the world, Ariel Helwani gets kicked out of UFC 199, and the death of Kimbo Slice. What would have been an amazing night of fights at UFC 199 was overshadowed by another story that happened Saturday night. One of MMA's most respected journalists, Ariel Helwani, was thrown out of UFC 199 for reporting news that the UFC didn't want reported yet. Heavyweight superstar Brock Lesnar is returning to MMA to compete at UFC 200. Ariel tweeted the news before the UFC officially announced it, rustling the jimmies of top UFC brass. Helwani and two of his colleagues were promptly escorted from the building and banned for life from all future UFC events.
For the amount of time that I've put into this sport, this career, to be told by important people on Saturday that my career was over, to be told that they were going to do everything to ruin my career, to be told that opportunities are no more, to be told that I'm no longer welcome. You know what that does? You know what that does to you?
Last year, we took a short look at the type of media control the UFC has and their tendency to blacklist reporters who don't toe the company line.
I'm just wondering how you feel about the pay situation. Do you think it's improved at all?
Sit down, shut up, shut up, shut up, sit down and shut up. Who has another question?
But the UFC has always had a disdain for the media, assuming their sole purpose is only to promote the UFC.
There's not one stitch of fucking anything covering the fight. Go fuck yourself.
Ariel was also recently fired from his job at UFC Tonight for discussing topics the UFC wanted to keep quiet, such as free agency and mentioning other MMA promotions.
Where's Ariel Helwani?
Michael Bisping surprised everyone by knocking out Luke Rockhold in the first round, winning the UFC Middleweight Championship.
That was easy. Title shot. Who said that was easy?
Frye will be the latest inductee into the UFC Hall of Fame. Frye's first MMA appearance was at UFC 8 in 1996, defeating Thomas Ramirez in just 8 seconds.
And Frye knocks down Ramirez, and that is it.
Boxing legend Muhammad Ali died over the weekend. Ali won the gold medal in boxing at the 1960 Summer Olympics and went on to become world heavyweight champion in 1964, defeating Sonny Liston. He retired in 1981 and died at 74 years old. Kimbo Slice has also passed away. He was admitted to the hospital on Monday and died later that night. The cause of death hasn't been released yet, and he was only 42 years old. Kimbo started his MMA career in 2007 after gaining popularity through a series of street fighting videos. Kimbo eventually made his way to the UFC, going 1-1 in the organization, and last fought at Bellator 149, defeating Dada 5000 by TKO. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.